Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we are playing S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chernobyl. I hope you guys enjoy and let's get right into the video.
The game starts with you walking into your burning apartment, where you find this strange metallic object. You then wake up to a guy named Herman telling us that with the metallic object, also known as an artifact, we can power this strange device and become super rich. He sees our artifact, and he says it's just a rock, and then he crashes out. After we beat him up, he tells us to go to the zone to power the device, and then he drives off. We enter the zone and go into a tunnel where we find some weapons, but here's where we encounter our first quote-unquote anomaly known as a Tesla. They're fairly simple to avoid, but they're also pretty rare, so they're not a big threat. After we exit the tunnel, we are tasked with getting to a research lab, but are greeted by the first mutant known as Flesh. With nothing but a pistol and a few AK rounds, they are a pain to deal with, as you can see.
Oh my god, I'm about to already die.
After the encounter, we suffer our first of many deaths because of bleeding. Bleeding can only be stopped by bandages.
Load lab.
We enter the research facility and we find all the scientists dead. We turn on the power and receive a radio message
No, let's turn on the power.
from S.T.A.L.K.E.R, who tried to kill us.
Alright, so
hey,
now...
Oh. What's up? Have you met Herman's client yet?
Solder?
Tell him a new mission means new coordinates. New coordinates means a new bill.
Nagoda's dead. I'm Mr. Client.
Oh.
Whoa! That's a hell of a mess you got there, boys. Well, screw that smart-ass bastard. I never liked him anyway.
Oh!
Hold on a sec, Mr. Client. Did Herman at least tell you what to do with the coordinates?
No.
Remind me.
Holy fucking cow. Will you let me eat in peace for once? Alright, follow the coordinates and stick your scanner into the ground, and then back off. When it's all done, you pick it up. Got it?
Yeah.
If not, that's your problem. I'm not a damn help desk. So long, Mr. Client.
Oh.
Once we leave, we need to activate the artifact beacon, but we encounter the first bloodsucker. I hate bloodsuckers!
Yeah, give it from there. What was that? What is that? He's dead.
After that long battle, we activate our first beacon position.
It's like secret.
I'm okay.
After fighting some thugs who I easily beat, we make it to our second position.
I need to also figure out how do I eradicate the anomalies. Like, I don't know how.
We pick up the beacon, and then we go to our third position.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R's premium coordinates smell like a scam.
But something goes wrong.
Alright, let's do this. Last one. It's gonna break. Something. Bro, there's about to be like a billion soldiers that are just gonna swarm us. And it's fully charged now.
What's
so
that?
Get it.
Some kind of anomaly. What?
Shoot
I see
him.
the scanner. Tracing for anomalous activity in radio signals. Situation unclear. You inside. You to the roof. Move out.
Uh-oh. Just pop them. Well, boom, boom, boom.
HQ, Ulak's reporting. Come in, HQ. Damn it.
Ooh.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R PDA detected. Someone here!
Oh, there's a stalker. Ooh, this is a cool cutscene. He's gonna get shot in the back. Watch.
Skip, come in! Come in! Soda's out,
Oh my gosh.
Son of a bitch, soda's out!
Oh my gosh. Oh, and I just got... Who is this guy? And what does he want?
Finish him, and let's backtrack.
Oh nah. Oh nah. Yo, it's Stalker 2! I love the part where he says, and that's what makes us a stalker. Oh, it's a puppy. It's a puppy. Evil puppy. Oh no. Super anomaly.
What the?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Some fireworks, huh?
We meet a guy named
Who are you?
Richter,
Who are you?
who will definitely not play a role in the game whatsoever, but he gives us a bolt to throw into anomalies to activate their abilities so we can get past.
Take a look around.
Crap.
Yep. Toss it into the anomaly, then while it resets, run like hell. Got it?
Now go.
Now go.
We ask Richter about solder, and he says he
By
basically
the way,
knows nothing,
I'm looking for
and
someone
points us to a
nicknamed
guy named
Stalker.
Gloom,
Know
who might
anywhere
know,
I can-
but sadly he
Ask
was
around about him.
captured. We travel for a while, and we finally get up.
Popped.
Boom! Stick!
Wasn't really expecting any help.
And our first side
Come on
mission,
over.
but I don't do it. We continue walking when we find the objective area, and we have to kill all these bandits,
There's another guy.
keeping Gloom. But this one dude took 3 shotgun rounds!
Is this guy invincible? Oh.
The zone's not the same anymore. Even the damn bandits have gone soft.
He tells us to get to a stalker camp where we find their leader, and a group
that
called the
Solder?
Ward comes
Three
in
of
and
my
tells
men never reported
us
back
that the
from their
people who
overnight
almost
patrol
killed us
around
at the
the lesser
beginning
zone.
of the game
Ooh.
are, well, called the
We found their
Ward.
bodies by the
And the
old bridge.
person that killed the Ward took all their stuff and they're trying to find them.
What do you call 3 dead wardens up the zone's ass? A good start.
Traitor who goes by.
His blood on my hand.
I talked to Warlock and he
Just scare the kid.
he gives us a
Take him
side
down
quest
and get
Get
my
my
money.
money.
to get one of
Alright,
his
I'll do
debtors named
20% is yours.
Balak. And I highly recommend you do this one if you're gonna start playing the game.
Okay.
And before I forget, I want to make this clear. The whole objective of the game is to find out what the anomaly that destroys your house is, and basically to get a new house. We also talked to a stalker who gives us a side quest that I
was
never
hoping
actually
for
do.
something,
We
but in
finally
the
talked to the
meantime,
ward captain
catching a looter who stole
Zotov,
ward
and
property
he tells us how to find the guy named Squint, but we should
Fine.
talk
What
to
do
the
you want me to
bandit
do?
leader
Squint is
to
a
learn
piece of
more.
shit.
Both the main
As far as the
objective
locals are
and
concerned,
side
he's a
objective
stalker first
follow
and
the
foremost.
same route,
He knows his way
so I
around the
decided to do
lesser zone.
Warlock's side
Stalker
mission
like
fast.
you might-
Hey, you!
We talked to some bandits who are
Yeah.
keeping
Come
the
and have
guy
some
we need
good
locked up,
fellows.
but the guy tells us his stash is on the water tower
No,
to
he
get
won't.
him.
Up the tower. gosh.
You're dead to Warlock first.
After making quick
cut.
work of those bandits, Valak pays his debts, and we go to do the main objective. We find the bandit leader, and I thought I couldn't pay for the information, and so I got killed super fast.
I'm not paying all that.
I'm sick of talking. You guys are boring.
Looks like the stalker's bored, boys. Let's entertain him.
I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you again. Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
He tells us how to find Squint, and we do, but he thinks we're the ward, and after some convincing, he tells us
See?
where he put
My gun is
the
down.
ward's things.
Or
But we need to get him an anomaly. We need to go into a
Gosh,
nearby
dang
cave
it,
to find this anomaly, but instead we are greeted by a bloodsucker who kills us immediately.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna kill him up there.
After some searching, I had no idea what I was doing. We finally find the anomaly. This
Yes, I need
is
to
why
get
are presented with two options
objective.
on who we want to help. We can either help Richter, or we can help the ward. I'm decently sure this doesn't affect what ending you get, so... But anyways, I decided to help Richter instead, and he tells us where we can go to hopefully find solder. He tells us that we need to find something in the
Why
sewers,
are these sensors
and
more important?
this
Yeah,
is
why
where
are
we
these
can
sensors
encounter
more
a
important?
poltergeist. I hate poltergeist almost as much as I hate bloodsuckers, but we do get the information of
Wait,
where solder could be.
Oh, I just almost killed me.
This also happens to be the
There we
part
go.
where I learned that weapons can jam,
So I
which
spent
sucks.
all my money to get
We
a
start
bunch
heading
of
to Solder's
electric
location,
from that.
and we
That's
meet
what you do.
these rat bunny things while I
Oh, it's
explore a
just one shot
tunnel.
with that.
Later in the tunnel, we kill some baddies pretty
Oh, these
easily,
guys are just invincible.
and
that's what-
we finally come face to face with Solder.
Oh, yeah. He's behind the desk.
Oi,
obviously.
drop the gun. Who the fuck are you?
I'm
Get yourself
your
a
master.
minute, too.
Huh? You got some nerve, mate. Breaking into a military base, raising hell, and now you're
No.
pestering me with questions. Shit. I should shoot you right here and be done with it.
When was the last time you cleaned that thing? Kim's tend to misfire a lot if you don't take care of him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a lucky guy.
Wow, your stove's on fire.
What?
Idiot. Wait, is that the same guy in the workshop? Yeah, it is. I think it's the same guy in the workshop.
Where's my fucking scanner?
PMs tend to misfire a lot if you don't take care of them.
Well, I'm a lucky guy.
Why does he have red?
Oh, shit! Look, I'm a nobody. I just put anomalies on the map. Sure, I sold stuff on the side to guys like you.
Yeah.
But that's it. Nestor runs the scanner business.
Nestor?
He's the one you should be talking to. The kingpin
Yeah.
of garbage. The huge pile of trash. You can't miss it. It's north of...
He's having a heart attack. Oh no, it's not a heart attack. He's choking.
Goddamn bread. Thanks, mate. Nestor. It's north of Zalesia.
Why don't you just shoot him? He sold you out.
Hang on. Did you get busted? Listen, I didn't betray Herman. I've sold some people out in my day. But not you guys.
You are stupid. You are. This guy is stupid.
Obviously, I shot him because, you know, why not?
I'm gonna shoot him. I don't care.
That's one less pile of trash to deal with.
I'm gonna shoot him. I don't care. Why would I knock him out? He's just gonna sell. He's gonna.
After we shoot him, we travel back to our base where we encounter our first
Wait, what?
emission. If you go outside, you basically die in a few seconds. And we just magically know where to go
Find the key
after
to
the
the
emission
northern
ends.
side.
I couldn't find the clip of the next objective.
This one's all I got.
And I totally don't almost die fighting a bloodsucker.
Yes, finally. Oh my god.
get to an outpost where we meet a man named S.T.A.L.K.E.R. who is kind of goated, not gonna lie, and he tells us to find his soldiers who went missing. And instead of fighting his soldiers, instead we find a crazy man fighting the ward, who totally will not be important to the plot in the future. Foreshadowing!
I will, I guess.
But he makes us plant a bomb of some
I
sort.
don't have anything better. I'm gonna get the best ending.
Go on! Turn it on!
I wonder how many endings there are.
Easy, we've got an infinite amount of time ahead.
No, I do not. Is that a bomb? I think that might be a bomb.
That makes people do,
There's a heart.
well, this.
No, I don't think we will. Oh, this is gonna be pretty gory. Or not. They just shoot each other up. Yeah.
Well,
We tell S.T.A.L.K.E.R. his men are
Yeah, I
dead,
did.
and he's sad, but he doesn't really
Men are
care.
dead.
But he
And I
tells
guess
us
you
where
already
to
know
look
that,
for more
don't you?
clues.
I do.
The next clue turns out to be Squint, who doesn't help us much. For some reason, I do a side quest.
I don't care,
that
I'll do
totally
it.
don't
Okay, I'll
fail.
do it.
We
But I
get
don't
told
take vodka as
we need
payment.
to.
It says not to do that? Not to take from his stash? What is that?
No, we also get introduced to an anomaly known as a flashbang, and their name
Those
kind
are
of
literally
speaks
like
for
mini
themselves.
flashbangs. Oh my god, that does so much damage.
After finding his keycard of some sort, we get pointed to a different base,
Not to
and
the
for
plan,
some
no.
reason we get
We
a
can't
villain
get in.
speech
Why are
out
the
of
stalkers
Richter.
so obsessed with the CNPP?
Because the plan is the heart of it all. It's the very essence of the
He's
zone.
gonna fall.
I mean,
He's gonna
you
fall.
won't find anything there now. It's a plunder pyramid. Word is even the wish granter was stolen. But I have been to Pripyat, and this will pay for one ride.
What?
And I
I know
totally
it
don't
might
fall off
seem
the
like the
edge.
zone is nothing but darkness to you now, Skip.
Oh shoot.
But after that, we get a new goated gun.
Oh my gosh!
This is getting
But we need to
interesting.
talk to the bandit
Are you going to
leader
kill me?
for our next task. Heading there, we get jumped by bandits. Ironic. I'm recording this. But eventually,
When
we
push
meet the
comes to
bandit
shove,
leader.
strike
He
first
tells
or
us
strike
to
hard.
kill some
What's your
ops, and I do it. But the bandit leader tells
I
us
didn't expect
where to
Iron to
find the
bring me
next
such an
objective,
important
but he
task.
changes his mind and like, nah,
If you're
and
willing
tries
to
to
jump
kill us.
through hoops
Trust
for
me, I
his
killed
sake,
him.
what would you...
We get back to the base of operations, and it turns out the ward has taken over.
Are these guys just gonna...
We ask a guard to
What
let
is
us
with the
through,
long response? Holy...
and to
Alright,
probably
go ahead.
what is the game's
Oh my
most
gosh.
iconic cutscene.
Thank you. Loser idiot.
Equipment, Professor. Not at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Out.
Okay. What the heck? What the heck, dude?
Who the hell are you?
Decided to play soldier with me? Necro and I were just discussing a certain puzzle.
Why is he
We
disassembling
found
his
in
gun?
the zone, but we can't quite seem to get all the pieces to fit. Maybe you can figure it out.
So... We're just so good, aren't we? We're so good.
Good. Only I
Okay.
can't decide if you're...
Colonel, if I may.
Where did this guy come from?
Skiff, right?
Who are you?
I need you... I need all of us to understand the urgency of the situation. given the extreme importance of our mission.
What is our mission?
That goes for you too, Skiff.
Who even are you?
You've managed to activate one of our devices. The Institute's most valuable invention.
Diode said you asked him some questions about the scanner.
You got it to work at the old bridge, didn't you? And the artifact? There was a faded artifact in the scanner. What happened to it?
Tell us what you need to know, and you can take the gun.
Huh.
I was there. I was attacked, just like your men. The scanner was stolen. And I'm looking for the scumbags who took it.
Yeah. So that's not good.
Good. Okay. Maybe you know something I don't. Help me find those bastards, Skiff.
I want that gun so badly. Okay, I'll help you.
Something similar happened to Varan, a bandit from Garbage. He had a scanner and...
What? Another goddamn scanner? Why are there bandits running around Garbage with your precious invention?
Oh no.
Don't play dumb with me! At this point, there are more scanners in the zone than there are fucking stalkers!
I don't know
well,
about
I don't
that!
know if you...
Whoa, guys. Varan's men were attacked.
Yeah.
But one of the attackers had this.
Oh shoot.
Shit. A monolith PDA. Now I can finally burn their fucking nest down.
Okay, see, I made the right decision.
Wild Island. Fortifications.
Colonel.
2... No, 3. They're pretty heavily armed.
Colonel!
Where are they getting their equipment? Give me the radio. Zotov, come in.
The scanner and the artifact out there in the hands of lunatics, among the mud and the toxic waste. Colonel.
What?
Please. What if the scanner gets damaged in the fighting? These are not stalkers, but former monolithians. No, this is out of the question. I can't...
What just happened to the gun?
Maybe we should send some neutral person to the island. Someone who's already helped you. I mean us. Come on. Think about the risk. We could lose the very thing we've been striving to obtain.
Colonel, this is Zotov. I don't copy. Please repeat. Over. Colonel.
Huh.
Just checking in. Over and out.
Thank you.
See, smart. I'm so smart.
Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to introduce myself. My name is Dmitro Dalin, and I'm the head of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. A temple of science, a haven for geniuses.
Yeah.
A place where the Holy Grail is not sought, but invented. The scanner is the Institute's greatest achievement. But right now, all that really matters is the revived artifact at the heart of it. If you get it back,
You
our
look crazy,
dream can
dude.
become a
So-
reality. Mankind will be transformed. We'll open the way for future technology.
No, you won't.
And
Shut
it
up.
will all be thanks to you. Thanks to your courage and dedication to progress. You'll be leading the way. The brink of a new scientific era.
That's wonderful, man. But I'm here because the anomaly burned down my home on the mainland. And someone's gotta pay for it.
This cannot be.
But it did.
Yeah. That did happen to me. I'm
Another
sad
of your
about
miscalculations, eh, Einstein? Skiff, head over to Wild Island and find their leader, Strider. He'll know where the gang hangs out. And if you can persuade him, he just may tell you what kind of shady business they've gone and got themselves into. I'll get you a new one. Take this.
Oh.
It'll come in handy if someone gives you the silent treatment. Good luck, soldier.
Thank you.
Keep in touch.
Made of, you blockhead.
What is that?
He gives us some cool stuff, but our next objective is to talk to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. and present the iPad to him, which I choose not to do.
Good luck.
We continue to follow the unusual PDA to a group called Noontide until we find their leader of the Noontide called Strider. He tells us to search the factory where we find some war soldiers under the control of something.
Begging you. I'll give you the code to the stash.
Yes, okay.
All right, I'll deal with it. I'll kill this creature, whatever it is.
It's either, it's a...
After some
I have to get on
struggle,
this ladder, right? Or do I do something else? No, I have to use that ladder, right? Yeah.
we find what is known
What
as
is
a
that?
mind controller, and we take him out without much problem.
Wait, what? What? That is a lot of damage. How's he damaging me?
The problem arises when we get outside. A man named whatever you say, paranoidly yells at us,
Dude?
We'll see.
and I get a little angry, so I kill him. We come back to Noontide, where we find a man named Faust giving his crazy speech, and then the mission happens right as it ends, so I kind of get stuck in there. We go in search of Faust, but we find some zombies, and we have sort of a mini-boss fight that was not super hard.
How's he not dead, dude?
We find a man named Foma, who is not really important, and is never mentioned again. Skiff goes to a ward base, where he needs to find a rogue ward member, but my game kind of looks bugged, but we tell the captain there's kind of a rat, like an evil
Some
man.
kinda
Eventually, we
strange
tell the captain to
device.
destroy all his
Had
equipment
more
to
rifle
find
than
the
ammo.
rat.
I didn't
It also turns
feel
out there's a
right
secret
until I
bunker under
smashed
the
it.
base that leads us to
Uh-huh.
Lieutenant Sheriff, who it
Lieutenant,
turns out is
wake
the
up.
rat.
I've got.
Turns out,
It
I was
also,
lying through my
after dealing with
to myself.
him, we find
Thought I knew it all.
Richter, and he vents to us and tells us where we need to go. It's a log cabin. It's a log cabin, and for some reason there's a scripted mission here. And oh, did I mention there's a chimera here that can take up to 30 shotgun shells, and that'll only do 1/3 of his health. I actually had to read how to deal with it. It was that hard. We find Faust with the beacon that we had at the beginning of the game. We go to Faust and Strider, who tells us to go to S.T.A.L.K.E.R so they can raid it. I had no idea what S.T.A.L.K.E.R was because I had not been paying attention. We get raided by the ward, and then we fight them off. When we get to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we find Dublin, and he takes us to his room. The next day, he tells us that he needs help, and he leads us to a doctor who needs us to kill some monsters. In the basement, we find some monsters that can take our guns from us, which is silly. Then we had a little puzzle that I found quite
What do you
challenging.
want me to do?
Then we get some guns and enter a wormhole.
Wait, how much ammo do I have for that?